Hi, my name's Ruth. So today it's a quick legs, bums and tums blast. So we're going to do 30 seconds of work and we're going to repeat each exercise twice and with a small recovery in between each one. So all you need is yourself, your body weight, and that's it. Let's get going. Okay, let's get that body warmed up. So first of all, feet hip distance apart, and we're going to squat down, sitting your bottom back, keeping your chest lifted, ground your heels into the floor, pull your tummy in nice and tight. So we just want to get the joints mobile and the muscles warm, ready for the leg to follow. So sit in the bottom back, try and push up through the heels, head up nice and high. Deep breaths. From there, let's take the squat to the side. So one side to the other. So once again, keeping your chest lifted, keeping the core strong, and just stepping the foot out, sit in the bottom, back. Nice deep breaths, power push. So once again, bottom goes behind, squeeze up through the bottom and ground in through the heels. 3, 2, 1. We're just going to step into a lunge. So we're going to step forward into a lunge and then step back again. Make sure that knee just stays behind the toe, just on top of the shoelaces, and press the foot. Front foot heel down, back heel elevated off the floor, head up nice and high. Breathe through, press and lift. 3, 2, and 1. We're just going to take a step touch to the side. So widen the legs, but try and sit the bottom back slightly as you do it. So tap the foot in, next to the other foot. Reach and pull the arms. Try and really squeeze your shoulder blades together. Get the upper body mobilized as well. To push the elbows behind, squeeze your shoulder blades together. From there, we're just going to tap the toe behind the other foot, squeezing through the bottom. Once again, pulling tight in the core and squeezing those elbows back. Shoulder blades together and your chest open. Press through. One side to the other. From here, we're just going to pick it up. Hamstring curl, heeling towards your bottom. So you can either do this warm up, or you can just do the general walk around your house, up and down the stairs a few times, whatever you want to do, just to get that heart rate lifted and the body warm. Push it through, heel to bottom. From here, raise the knee up to the side, slight twist through midline of the body, bring the knee up to the side. So slightly twist through the core, through the midsection. One side to the other. Lift and pull. So once again, reach the arms up, get the arms moving as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it down the spot. Just big shoulder rolls round. And we're just going to literally do a walk out. So just going to walk out, bring your body to a plank position, parallel to the floor and back again. Walking it out, body to a plank position, back out. 2 more. Walking through the hands, bring the core strong, and then back up 1 more time. And then back up again. So you should be feeling a little bit warmer. Okay, first of all, squats. We're going to squat down and then we're going to twist through the body. So making sure your hips and your knees are staying in the same position, and all you're doing is twisting through midline of the body. If you're struggling with this, you can just do the rotation twist, or you can just do the squat if you prefer. But combining them both will work your lower half and the midsection of the body. Nearly there. So make sure you get as deep as you can, and then twist strong through the midline. 2 more. And release. A little bit of shake out. We're going to do that again. So if you're not quite feeling it, try and get deeper, try and get stronger, and maybe add some speed into the move as well. Off we go. Down, twist. So you're controlling that movement. So if you feel unsteady, feel like you're losing that control, please slow the exercise down. Or if you want to, if you need to, if you need a rest, take a rest. Deep squats, twist. Just make sure the hips and the knees don't twist with the midline of the body. Knee there. Keep going, 5 seconds. Push through the body. 2, and 1. Shake it off, okay? Next exercise, we're gonna do a lunge rotation. So you're gonna step forward, and we're gonna rotate through the body. We're gonna step back, one side repeated. So step forward, lunge, rotate, and then back again. Push through the body. So making sure when you lunge, the front heel stays down, the back heel stays elevated. And once again, the knees and the hips don't twist. You twist through the midsection of the body. Keep that going. Push through, nearly there. Twist through the body, keep your arms up, and release. Shake it off. So we're going to do exactly the same but on the opposite side of the body. So we're going to step forward, rotate, just make sure the hips and the knees stay facing forward when you do the rotation. Off we go. Twist, back up again. Once again, the deeper you go in the lunge, make sure you're strong and steady. So if your knees and your hips are twisted, you can just do the light lunge, don't go as deep. Or if it's just getting too much in the muscles, just take a small recovery if you need it. Down, rotation, nearly there. Can get deeper, last few seconds. And again, well done. Shake that out. Okay, so next one we're going to do a tabletop. So we're going to come on fours, so your knees and your hands. Easier version, just tap the toe out, or if you can, just raise up, and we're just tapping the toe to the side. So you need to make sure you've got a flat back throughout. So don't let the bottom come up, and don't let the bottom dip down. Just tap the toe. If you're struggling, you can just keep your knee on the floor. If you want to put a pad, a mat underneath your knees, if it feels uncomfortable, you can. Otherwise, stick with the harder version. Squeeze tight through the core, and squeeze through the glutes, squeeze through the bottom. Release. Little stretch out there if you need it. So once again, same again, just make sure you keep that back flat, really important. Keep the core pulled in nice and tight. Off we go. One side to the other. So your tummy is tightly pulled in. So the tighter you squeeze those abs, the more support the abdominals, the more support the back has, and obviously you're getting the abs working too. So tighten those abs to give that back more strength in this exercise. Remember, that lighter version if you need it. And if your knees are feeling uncomfortable, just put on that underneath. It's nearly there. Tighten it through and release. Well done. Moving on, so we're going to stay on the floor actually for this one, and we're going to do a plank to pike lift. So we're going to start here, and we're going to squeeze up nice and tight, back parallel to the floor, and then back up again. So making sure that body comes parallel to the floor. If you are struggling, you can just hold a stationary plank here. So if you don't feel quite strong enough to pike up, make sure when you drive up, you're squeezing strong through the tummy and you're pushing your bottom high as you can. So your back is always staying straight. Nearly there. And release. Okay, so same again. Same again, next 30 seconds. Nice deep breaths. Off we go. So parallel to the floor, spike those legs up, push up. So once again, easy version, just stay stationary in that 3/4 plank position. Parallel to the floor, making sure you're pushing that bottom up towards the ceiling. So squeeze the abs in nice and tight. Should feel that, I can. Nearly there. Squeeze tight. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, sticking to the floor, we're just going to do crunches. So, go here. So put yourself on a mat, make yourself a little bit more comfortable. Squeeze up and squeeze down. If you want to make it harder, elevate your legs. So the longer your levers, the harder you're going to make it. So, lever rest, easier. Bent levers, harder. Extend the levers to make it even harder. Just squeeze and crunch tight through that midsection. Breathe out, breathe in. Make sure you're keeping control of the breathing. Nearly there. 3, 2, and 1. Release. We're going to do that again. So again, easier. Rest the levers, bend the levers. If you can, let's go. Those longer levers. Stretch. Making sure your hands, if you're supporting your head, they're just there for the support and you're not pushing your head forward to keep your chin off the chest as you are doing the crunch. Breathe out, breathe in. Squeeze those abs. You should be feeling that deep in those abdominal muscles if you're squeezed tight enough. If you are struggling, remember there's always an easier version. You can still move, still work the same muscle groups. Keep going. 2 and 1, well done. Okay, so next we're going to do twist rotations. So you've got the easier option with your bent levers and your feet resting, so lever rest on the floor. If you've got your harder one, you can do the bicycle. Off we go, here to here. And again, if you want to make it harder, you can stretch those levers. Just add the intensity up a little bit more. So bicycle here, or you can push to the side as long as you're doing a twist rotation. Again, easy option if you want it. Here we go, if it gets too much, try not to stop, just try and drop down to that easier version to keep the body moving. 3, 2, and 1. Release, stretch off. Last set, same exercise. Last one of this LBT blast. Deep breath and off we go. So you can do here, lots of different alternatives for this exercise. Again, if you're feeling energetic, just add that speed, but please make sure you are staying nice and controlled in the exercise. Do you want to go for a little bit of a change? Pushing one side to the other. And then once again, that easier option. Do what you can to keep the body going. Deep breaths, and we're nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Hope you enjoyed those exercises. If that was enough for you, you can leave it there and carry on with the stretches. Otherwise, if you're feeling energetic, repeat those exercises again. Go for it. Okay, quadricep stretch first of all. If you struggle with balance, use the side, use your sofa, use something for support. Make sure the hips facing forward, knee underneath your hip, drive your heel to the bottom. So stretching out your quad, front part of your thigh, keep your chest lifted. Breathe through your stretches. Use this as your relaxation as well. Nice deep breath. Change sides over. So once again, heel into the bottom, hip push slightly forward, knee underneath your hip, drive your heel to the bottom. Nice deep breaths. Feel that relaxation in that body. There. Okay, opposite muscle group, your hamstring. So you're just going to step forward. You're going to tip from your hips, keep this leg straight, bend into the leg, hand on that supporting bent leg here, and just tip forward. So to increase the stretch, dig your heel deeper, push that body forward, tipping from the hips. That makes you keeping the back nice and flat. So you should be able to feel that through the hamstring muscles here. Lift up, change sides. Once again, straighten leg, heel dig down, tip from your hips, hand on your bent thigh, and keep your back nice and flat. Hold that stretch, feel it running through the back of the leg. Hold it there. Dig your heel down, tip further forward if you want to increase that stretch in the muscle. And release. Let's do the calves. We're just going to step one foot behind, heel down, push forward with the front knee, extend the arms all the way up to the ceiling, stretch up through the rib cage, through the body, extend, press up nice and tall, and then release. Change sides, heel back. So once again, press the heel down, bend through the front knee, stretch up nice and high, extend through the body. Nice deep breaths. Let the oxygen flow through. And release. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. So push your shoulder blades together, hands on the lower part of your back. Squeeze back, tight. And then from there, holding onto the elbow, just push across to the side. So you're stretching through the tricep and also through the waistline. Change sides, hands on the lower part of your back, and just press to the side. Nice deep breaths. And release. Big shoulder roll round. One last stretch, again, tip from the hips. Knees soften, so if you feel this stretch is too much, bend your knees a little bit more, and you're just going to push forward. Tip from the hips. Try not to round the shoulders, just tip from your hips. If you can, keep the legs straight, straighten them. If you need that slight bend, you've got it there. And release. Well done. Thank you very much.